A powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck Mexico City last night, killing at least 119 and forcing millions onto the streets. Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto said 27 buildings collapsed in the Mexican capital, leaving an unknown number of people trapped underneath. AFP or licensors. At least 50 people have been pulled alive from the rubble after heroic efforts from locals and rescue workers in the city. Locals were seen using shopping carts from a nearby supermarket to help carry the rubble in Mexico City. Shocking footage shows buildings swaying side to side in the city as officials say the quake would have been felt by at least 30 million. Incredibly, the tremor came just hours after citizens had staged a drill on the anniversary of a 1985 quake which killed 10,000. Terrified locals fled to safety during the panic, some with memories of the devastating quake 32 years ago. U.S. President Donald Trump shared his condolences, tweeting, "God bless the people of Mexico City. We are with you and will be there for you." Were you caught up in the Mexico City earthquake? Contact The Sun at tips@thesun.co.uk or call 0207 782 4368. Flames fill the sky following explosion during Mexico earthquake. EPA survivors combine efforts to remove fallen rubble from building after 7.1 earthquake hits Mexico. Reuters. Building collapses in a matter of seconds during Mexico earthquake. President Peña Nieto has urged people to avoid the streets so emergency services can reach the most affected areas. At least 119 people are known to have died, with at least 54 people killed in the Morelos state, south of the capital. 30 people have been confirmed dead in Mexico City, with another 9 in Mexico State and 26 in Puebla State. Local resident Georgina Sanchez said, "I'm so worried. I can't stop crying. It's the same nightmare as in 1985. 49 people have died in the central Mexican state of Puebla after 7.1 magnitude earthquake." Reuters. The U.S. Geological Survey say the 7.1 earthquake was too far from the 8.1 quake that struck the country 11 days ago to be treated as an aftershock. Initial calculations say at least 30 million people would have felt at least moderate shaking from the quake. The extent of damage or injuries is not yet immediately clear, but people were seen fleeing office buildings along the central Reform Avenue. EPA. AFP or licensors. EPA. Reuters. AFP or licensors. Locals were told not to smoke as the smell of cooking gas lurked around the city. Mexico City's international airport has suspended flights after the 7.1 quake struck the central part of the country. Phone lines were down in parts of the capital and 3.8 million people were left without power. Two major Mexico City football clubs, Cruz Azul and America, have also called off a match due to the quake. Images from the scene show collapsed buildings and cars covered in debris. Local media reports say one of the collapsed buildings is a large parking garage alongside a hospital. One hospital was so overrun by admissions it began to treat patients in the street. Resident Alfredo Aguilar, 43, said, "The quake was really strong, buildings started to move. People just started to run." One video shows the side of a government building crumbling and falling into the street as bystanders scream and head for shelter. Pictures fell from walls and objects were shaken off flat surfaces. Some people dived for cover under their desk during the strike. The Mexican capital is home to over 20 million people. The quake's epicenter was around 76 miles southeast of Mexico City. The U.S. Geological Survey has put the quake at a 7.1 magnitude, while Mexico's Seismological Institute said it measured it as a 6.8. The institute says the epicenter was 7 kilometers west of Ciudad de Tapia, in the neighboring state of Puebla. The country was rocked by a mammoth 8.1 quake just 11 days ago, killing at least 90 people. Dead. EPA. Twitter, @JollyUscarsha. We pay for your stories! Do you have a story for the Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.co.uk or call 0207 782 4368. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.